Hello and welcome to today's edition of Graphic Online's News in Brief. In the headlines, Environmental Protection Agency discounts claims that Exton Cubic Group has valid prospector license. Immediate past board chairman of SNIT says the procurement of the $66 million operational business suite was approved by the previous board. Ghana imports 30 million pieces of condoms annually. And did you know that you pay for water used by illegal consumers? Now to today's stories. The Environmental Protection Agency EPA says Exton Cubic Group does not have a valid license to prospect for bauxite at Ninahin in the Etrima-Ponua district of the Ashanti region. According to the EPA, although it granted environmental permits to the company in June 2016, the company failed to meet certain conditions of the permit. As part of the conditions, the company was to notify the EPA as soon as prospecting activities commenced and also to submit within 3 months from the date of issuance a liability estimate of environmental degradation. As part of the conditions, the company was to notify the EPA as soon as prospecting activities commenced and also to submit within 3 months from the date of issuance a liability estimate of environmental degradation. Meanwhile, residents in the area have taken to the streets to express their displeasure against the Exton Cubic Group. They are demanding that the lease contract which the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources granted the company to mine bauxite be abrogated. They are also demanding that equipment and other properties of Exton Cubic Group be moved out of the town within 24 hours.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, the District Assembly, Town and Area Councils, Unit Committee, youths, and opinion leaders are respectfully and humbly appealing to you to impound the excavators, bulldozers, trucks of a company called Exton Cubic Group Limited due to their wrongfully entry to the mining bauxite at Tano Ofe without proper documentation at the District Assembly, which is against the Local Governance Act 2016, Act 936, Section 91. Your Excellency, therefore, we are appealing to Mr. President to immediately impound and return all the machinery of Exton Cubic Company Limited until the proper agreement is done by both stakeholders.
The immediate past board chairman of the Social Security and National Insurance Trust, SNIT, Professor Joshua Alabi, has distanced himself from the contract that procured a $66 million software for the trust. The software was procured to provide customers with convenience in service delivery, but it has failed to function effectively. According to Mr. Alabi, the contract for the procurement was signed before his appointment to the board. He says, however, that his board queried the cost of the software when it was brought for approval. The Acting Director of Technical Services of the Ghana AIDS Commission, Mr. Cosmos Ohini AJ, has expressed worry over the low patronage of condoms in the country. According to him, although Ghana annually imports about 30 million pieces of condoms, its use is on the low side. He says the low patronage of condoms in the country is a worry for efforts to prevent new cases of HIV infections and transmission of the disease. That's all for today. For more news, log on to graphic.com.gh.